day to you, my amiable viewers. You are welcome to your favorite platform on YouTube, Literature 247, a free online literature class. This is a platform where literature is discussed every hour. This video is about an important topic in literature in English. That topic is plot. Plot is very important and it is very necessary for a literature student to understand. Please, if you are new on this platform, try and click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're part of the class. And whenever any video is produced, you are going to be notified. Let's go into the classroom. Plot. What is plot? Plot is the sequence of events in a narrative linked together through the principle of cause and effect. It is also the moment-by-moment narration of events in a story. It is otherwise referred to as a storyline in some discourse. Now, plot has to do with the narration of events in a particular story. Now, plot can be divided into parts. So this brings us to the elements of plot. Plot is in sequence, hence it has the following parts. The first one is exposition. The next one is rising actions, and then climax, falling action, and then resolution or denouement. Now let's look at exposition. This is the beginning of the story where character and settings are introduced and the ground is prepared for the conflict. This is the beginning of narrative where everything is set, where the characters are introduced and the stage is set for the conflict. The next one is rising action. In rising action, the protagonist is in crisis as he's about to face a major conflict that is just unfolding and the story becomes complicated. This is the stage where the protagonist finds himself in problem. He will be in conflict with a particular character. The next one is climax. Climax is the highest point of conflict when everything comes to the head. The protagonist faces the greatest challenges of his life, which may come in form of a major enemy or a problem to be surmounted. The solution to the problems is required here. Hence, the tempo of the conflict starts declining. In rising action, we said the protagonist is going to face a major conflict here. Now, when the conflict reaches the highest point, that takes us to climax. Now, at this stage, solution is sought to the problem. We now try to find solution in one way or the other to the problem. The problem faced by the protagonist might be a major enemy, might be a character or a problem that it needs to solve. That's a problem that needs to be surmounted. The next stage is the falling action. At this stage, the conflict reduces and the events slow down, finding a solution to the problems. While the last stage is resolution or denouement. It's referred to resolution in some textbook. In some textbook, they might refer to it as a denouement. It means the same thing. This comes at the end of the narrative where all issues are finally resolved. All problems are resolved at the end of the narrative in one way or the other. Now, types of plot. We have two types of plots. There are two types of plot. We have the linear and non-linear plot. Now, let's look at the linear plot. As the name implies, it's a straightforward narrative. This is straightforward narration of events in a story or narrative. One event leads to the other. The narrator begins the story from the beginning to the end as it happens without any suspense. That is, just start the narrative from the beginning to the end without any suspense, without any side attraction. And this kind of narrative is very easy to understand because it starts from the beginning to the end. So it's very easy to understand. The second one is non-linear plot. Non-linear plot. This is a narrative that starts abruptly from the middle or from the end. The author makes use of a lot of flashback, foreshadowing, and other techniques in non-linear narrative. The narrator is forced to make use of these techniques so that to bring to us the past events. So he needs to make use of flashback, foreshadowing, and other techniques to tell the reader or the audience about the past events, to link the events together. So that is non-linear plot. Now this also gives room to the use of medias res. Medias res is when a narrative a narrative starts abruptly from the middle. So the narrative begins abruptly in the middle without the exposition. Non-linear plot is used in Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights is in the 2021 to 2025 WAEC syllabus. And that's one of the reasons why the novel seems to be difficult to understand, as touted by some people. People are saying that the book is very difficult to understand. It's because of one of the reasons is the use of non-linear plot. Non-linear plot is also used in Path of Lucas. Path of Lucas is in 2026 to 2030 syllabus. So that is plot for you. So if you are new on this platform, try and click on the subscribe button, as I said earlier, and the bell icon, so that you'll be part of this class. And whenever any video is produced, you are going to be notified. Like this video, you are free to share it on any social media platform. Invite your friends and colleagues to join us. If you have any question, send your question to the comment section and it will be attended to. Thank you and God bless. Let's meet in the next class.